No one else has shown interest other than you three. That's surprising because so many people are going to be playing it tomorrow. So it's surprising that, like, more people, I guess, within, like, our circles aren't interested in it, because that's going to be a game that, like, tomorrow come 9 a.m. PST, there's going to be so many streams on that game. Like, we were playing with, like, Shroud and J9 and Beanans and them yesterday on Siege, and even they were talking about the fact that they're going to play it tomorrow. I think their weird explanations about how multiplayer co-op works turn people away. I think it's just like, it's so complicated and hard to understand how it works. Because, I mean, I honestly didn't know really how it worked. Like, I was completely kind of turned away from it because I didn't understand how it worked until, like, yesterday and today. I have no idea. I've never played any of the betas thing. I think Crispy doesn't want to play well in early access. I never understand why people don't want to do that. Especially as streamers. Like, streaming games when they're in early access is the best time to stream games because new stuff is constantly coming out for the games. Games that aren't live action, like live service games, feel like live service games when they come out as early access because you'll play through a bunch of content and then a week later something new gets added to the game. Yeah, you get to see how the game evolves and stuff, and I feel like that's when games stream the best too, like viewership wise. This matchmaking's gotta be broken. There's no shot it's taking 50 minutes to queue into silver. Was wondering why we were sitting, thought you got distracted. Oh no, we were queued that whole time. The queue timer reached past 15 minutes. The only thing that I'm thinking is like matchmaking might be slower if there's like a big game going on for the invitationals. I don't know. I'm excited to lurk in your stream while I'm live to get the drops. Oh, are they having drops tomorrow too? Yeah, that's like so many like why aren't people wanting to stream that? I feel like there's so much reason to stream that. One, drops, like that's going to increase viewership, and two, like day one of a game, that's going to be increased viewership, and three, like I've just adapted and gotten used to the whole early access realm of games. I've just come to accept it and like almost appreciate it, especially from a streaming perspective. I think it keeps me from getting bored of a game too fast. What's coming out tomorrow? Early access? Nightingale. How long of a neck and is that human? Oh, the guy in the main menu? It's fine to me. Yeah, I feel like most survival and crafting games are early access. I can't tell you a survival crafter game that I've played over the last 8 years of streaming survival crafter games that has come out not in early access. There's not a single game that we've enjoyed that I can think of. Outside of, like, Minecraft. Well, I said survival crafter. Skull and Bones isn't a survival crafter. But I see what you mean. Is this game dead? I don't know. My first 2 games, the matchmaking only took a couple minutes, and then we played all day yesterday, literally 9-hour stream yesterday. And matchmaking wasn't bad. Oh, there we go. Maybe it was broken, because that was only a 3-minute queue. So I guess the 15-minute one was just bugged. You just gotta complain about it, you know? But yeah, I can't think of a survival game that's come out in the last like 8 years that hasn't been early access. And they've all been great. So it's just like, I don't know. I don't think that that should be a gauge. I can see with other kinds of games, yes, but with any kind of survival crafter, like those don't come out not early access anymore. That doesn't exist. Games and goals for games are too big for devs to do that. There's no way for them to make their games and put them out at that extent anymore. For survival crafters, at least. Because they just have too big of goals for them. Survival crafters thrive in early access? Yeah. Dude, like playing Ark Survival Evolved and streaming it when it was like... when it was in early access and stuff for years was great because every week a new animal was coming out. Like there was just like every week there was something new to do. At least every other week there was something new to do, and it just kept it so exciting. Like it made it feel like it was like a live service game at times. Why are we banning Castle? Survival crafters have a much higher bug rate and stuff that can go wrong, IMO, because of the building aspect, and I feel like they do that because player base will always think of stuff that devs... Yeah, exactly. Like, people are putting more hours and they're, like, nitpicking at the game more than they do any other type of game. Like, you play God of War and you're not spending nearly as much time, like, not even a comparable amount of time in the same place as you are in, what's it called? In a survival crafter. So like it's so much more time to discover bugs and issues with the game. Yeah, on top of the fact that, well, the thing, you can't bug test mods, but survival crafters definitely aren't the only games that have
5 seconds.
Mods.
Op 4 has located a bomb.
Survival crafters actually, like, I wouldn't even consider those the most modded games people play. I would say single player games are modded more than survival crafters. Which, like, mind you, we do use a good handful of mods on Ark and Conan and stuff, and so do all the RP servers. But, like, that list is still smaller than, like, a Skyrim mod list. You know what I mean?
Ash on me.
I swear.
Bomb down on site.
Babes in position. Detonating charge.
One in Aqua. One outside balcony, two outside balcony. Last two are outside balcony.